3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Check 26, check 26. Come on. Switch. On right.
Now Luck. And Amendola with a catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Luck on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. We're scoreless after 1. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Check.
Throwing. Brissett. Stocker's got it. Complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brissett now. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Jump. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Now, the good thing for you, partner, is you're not as old as I am, okay?
That's true.
So back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, the right side of an offensive line was almost always your power side. Your bigger, stronger physical guy.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Cameron Wake in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Jacobs now. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to third and
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now Brissett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. The 40. The 20. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Check out. Right, 622. Too low. Check out.
After the interception, it's Love. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Tucker with the extra point. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Check 13.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Brissett on 3rd and 2. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. Andy Isabella was the intended target. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, Mexico.
Now a play fake, and it's locked. He's got a man. That's Marshall. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 1st down, Love. And his throw intercepted by the All-Pro corner, Kyle Fuller.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
I'm here all day.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one caught by Isabella. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cowboys. Andy Isabella taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier.
And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Brissett to throw on first. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's at the 30, 20, 10. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. Brissett toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, but it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Here's Brissett. And that's going to be intercepted. Taken by the Pro Bowler Eric Weddle. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's Lott. For Marshall, that's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Luck. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Third and long. It's Lott. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Eagles Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Now a first down throw. Luck. It's caught by Sanders. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Throwing his line. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A'Shawn Robinson breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Check three.
Back to throw. Luck. Dancing to his left. And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can show...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brian Poole. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner Kyle Fuller. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Cameron Wake racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. It's 3rd and long for Brissett.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it. Here's Brett Kern now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have the football at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Ivory. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Again, they run. Again, it's Ivory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They run with their short yardage man, Ivory. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Hey, let's go. 11 speed. Here we go. Hey, wahoo. Undercut. Check. Monday.
Luck now to throw. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Hey, orbit. He's moving, boy, he's moving. Strong right.
Out of the gun, Love. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
51 to Mike.
Throwing again is Love. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tavon Austin. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have taken the lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
To throw is Brissett. He'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Watch it, get that ball. Get that ball.
Brissett on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be intercepted. Taken by the Pro Bowler Eric Weddle. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Back now in Arlington. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. The drive begins with a run by Ivory. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 52 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
58, boys, 58, 58. Mike, let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
A shotgun snap for Love. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now it's Love. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Brissett now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Mike, 55. Check. Get him.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Wake, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Hey, D-line. Let's get in there. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety. Echo.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Brissett. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at him and beating them into the punch.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Let's go now. 55 to Mike. Rip left. Mike 55, Mike 55.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Cameron Wake in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Brissett got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Cowboys. Andy Isabella, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This is taken at his 4. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Love. And he's going to go down again. Carl Lawson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Check, 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 43.
From the end zone, Love. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner Kyle Fuller. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Check 50.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or they want to take the big strike and go after it right now.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
55. Right there in the middle. 55.
Out of the gun, Brissett to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Ivory. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Luck. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hurry, hurry. Right. 11 feet. Bravo. Under 10. 10. Tight up. Tight up.
Here we go on 4th. Luck. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They run with Ivory. He's been busy tonight. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
The 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The backup Rob Kelly, his first carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.